It's recorded now. So A3B negative 2 over A negative 4B4. Okay, and then we need to split into the A column and the B column. Okay, that's like this. A3 on the top, just copy on top, and then what is on the bottom, just copy it on bottom, and then dot B negative 2 over B4. Okay, and then for the column part, it is always subtraction of the indexes. Okay, so it is A to the power 3 minus negative 4, and then times B power negative 2 minus 4. It's always minus, up minus down. Okay, and then you just calculate the subtraction. A7 times B negative 6. Okay, because the question requests you to express the answer with positive indexes. So A7 has no problem, but the B negative 6 should be changed to 1 over B6. Okay, so 係嘛？年年都係咁樣㗎。So finally, if a number is multiplied to a fraction, then you should just multiply the number to the top part of the fraction. So A7 should be multiplied to the 1, becomes A7, and then B6 is still remains on the bottom. Okay, so this is the answer. A7 over B6. Is okay? 有冇信心做到呢一題啊？即係自己呢個 exactly 就會係喺校內考試啦，同埋 DSE 嘅題目就係咁樣嘅難度㗎啦。OK， 唔會再難㗎啦，得唔得 ？And then number two 咧就係啲 Form 1、Form 2嘅嘢嚟嘅，但係咧佢耐唔耐一年咧，即係差唔多隔年就會出一次㗎啦。呢啲咁嘅嘢就真係唔好唔記得喎，呢啲真係超筍㗎喎。OK，round off 3.1448 to 2 decimal places。好啦，嗱呢度有3種嘅，一種叫 round off， 一種叫 round up， 一種叫 round down， 即係 part A、part B、part C。round off 就係4捨5入，最正常嗰隻。round up 就係咪都要進位 ？OK，round up is always add 1。round down is always don't add 1， 永遠都唔進位。up 就係永遠都進位 ，down 永遠都唔進位。round off 就係要決定要諗一諗佢進唔進嘅。點樣諗啊？就係睇下夠唔夠5啦，4捨。如果去到4或者以下嗰啲話咧，就唔進位；5或者以上嗰啲咧就進位。OK， 不過咧，我哋首先要睇下係邊個位嚟先。OK，round off to 2 decimal places。OK，2 decimal places， 2個小數點位。The first decimal place is 1, and then the second decimal place is 4, and then we also need to 嗱，我哋間住佢先啊，呢一個咧，即係咁樣，我意思係睇先咁樣啦。然之後咧，我哋要睇嘅咧就係呢一個咁樣樣，要睇嘅就係4，即係後邊嗰4，後邊嗰個4就決定進唔進位。4捨5入，今次 round off 係咪？4捨5入，所以4嘅話咧就唔進位，咁即係點啊？咁即係答案就係 3.14。OK，this 4 is the second decimal place, and then the next number is the number for us to judge whether we need to add 1 to the 4 or don't add 1 to the 4. Okay, if this number, it double underlined number, is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, then we need to add 1 to this 4. But this time, if it is 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0, then we do not add 1 to this 4. Okay, so 3.1448 is just equal to 3.14, which is correct to 2 decimal decimal places. Okay, that is part A。咁就攞咗分㗎啦。OK， 你認到佢係邊一個位啦，同埋認到係用3個方法裏邊邊一個方法嚟到去做一個近似值，咁就得㗎啦。OK， 完全冇需要計任何嘢嘅。好啦 ，Part B。Round up 2.345 to the nearest integer。Round up 就係咪都進位？不過邊個位咧？我哋要揾咗邊個位先 ？Nearest integer 即係整數位，後邊呢啲係小數位係咪？整數位係邊個位啊？就係呢個2啦，呢個位得唔得 ？OK， 所以咧我 underline single underline 呢一個2先，然之後咧我哋要 double underline 咗佢後邊嗰個 double underline。頭先我咪話要嚟睇下佢進唔進位嘅，但係而家咧由於嗰個方法係 round up，即係咪都進位，所以就變咗3。OK，no matter what number it is, we need to add 1 to this underlined number because the method we are using is round up, so it must be added by 1. Okay, so it is just equal to 3, and then we just ignore everything behind. Okay, and this is equal to, this is correct to nearest integer. Can you get this? And then part C, round down 0.1467 to 2 significant figures. So what is meant by significant figures? We need to count which one is the first significant figure. Is the first non-zero number. Okay, this number is 0. This is not significant. Okay, but the next number is 1. It is non-zero, and it is the first significant figure. And then the next one is 4. Is the second significant figure. Okay, and we need to round down to 2 significant figure. So this number should be the single underlined number. OK， 即係由左邊要數到間咗一間嗰個。OK， 我哋一定要呢啲位係一定要包含咗嘅。好啦，跟住咧 ，the next one is the 6。OK， is the double lined one。咁呢個咧就係要嚟睇下使唔使進位嘅。不過咧個方法，今次嘅方法咧就係 round down。Round down means no matter what number it is, we do not add 1 to this single line digit. We do not add 1. OK， 好啦，咁即係個答案係點樣啊 ？0.1 do not add 1. Just copy this. OK, and then all the numbers behind is just ignored. OK, and that is correct to 2 significant figures. Okay, so that is the answer of part C. Can you get this? 好，呢度想你俾個反應我。Okay, if you understand question number 2, part A, part B, part C, all of them, please give me a like or a clap. If you can really understand, okay, part number 2, okay, part A, part B, part C, please give me a like or a clap. If you do not understand any part in question number 2, please raise your hand. 嗱，呢個緊要㗎，因為咧即係成日都出嘅 ，OK， 得唔得？真係明咗佢，得唔得？即係嗰3個方法，得3個啫，冇第4個嘅，得唔得？3個方法，然之後咧佢係 correct to 乜嘢位？呢啲位咧，我係點樣揾咗嗰個位出嚟先？然之後睇埋佢後邊嗰個使唔使進位 ？OK， 得唔得？咁但係使唔使進位咧，就要睇埋佢用咩方法嘅喎。OK，round up 嘅係咪都進位 ？round down 嘅係咪都唔進位 ？round off 嘅就要睇4捨5入啦。OK， 得唔得？只要記得呢啲咧，咁就一定可以攞到呢3分嘅啦。通常都係3分咁樣嘅，即係每個都會出嘅，即係每種方法都會出一 part 咁樣嘅，得唔得 ？OK。Okay, number 3. Changing subject. 好，呢度咧，我相信你哋係做到 part A 嘅。咁但係咧 part B 咧，咁我記得我都有講過嘅喺堂上邊。咁但係咧，因為佢唔係年年都有 part B 呢一種題目，咁所以咧，可能你哋會未必突然間醒起都唔定。OK，咁我睇睇 part A 先啦。part A，so x minus 4 over 2 is equal to y plus 1 over 3, and I want to change the subject to y. Okay, this question is quite nice because the left hand side is just one fraction, the right hand side is just one fraction, so we may just multiply the denominators to the opposite side directly. So the 3 should be multiplied to the left, okay, and then the 2 should be multiplied to the right, okay, and then so we just expand the brackets. 3x minus 12 is equal to 2y plus 2. Okay, and then I want to change the subject to y, and then I need to keep all the y terms to one side. Normally, I will keep it on the positive side. Okay, and now the 2y is positive on the right hand side. So I'm not going to move the 2y. Instead, I'm going to move the plus 2 to the left. Okay, 3x minus 12 minus 2 is equal to 2y. Can you get my idea here? Okay, and then we have 3x minus 14 is equal to y. Finally, because I want y to be the subject, so I need to make y alone on one side. Okay, so I need to divide the 2 to the left-hand side. 3x minus 14 over 2 is equal to y. Okay, so y is alone on one side now, and there is no more y on the other side, and then y is called the subject of this formula. Okay, I just write y on the left, and then the other thing on the right, and that will be the answer of part A. Can you get this? 好，呢度應該小心啲做嘅話咧，我相信大家係做到嘅呢度。OK， 好啦，跟住 part B 啦。嗱 part B 咧，如果你有印象嘅話咧，睇你有冇印象咯。我哋會點樣做咧？嗱，首先第一樣，佢叫你 write down。write down 即係咩意思咧？即係唔使寫 step， 淨係寫個答案就得㗎啦。咁所以咧，我哋亦都唔好寫任何 step 上去啦。OK， 不過咧，我哋都要計㗎，係嘛？咁我哋就喺個 draft 嗰度咧去到計啦。喺 draft 嗰度計啊，得唔得？就唔好喺個答題紙嗰度咧寫埋你嘅計算上去，因為咧你越寫得多嘅話，你就可能越錯得多嘅。你係喺個 draft 嗰度計咗個答案，你先至寫落去答題紙嗰度。我覺得咁樣會好啲嘅。OK， 好啦，咁呢種題目點樣做咧？佢話 write down the change in the value of y if x is increased by 2。當 x 增加2嘅時候，個 y 有啲乜嘢轉變咧？咁樣樣。OK， 嗱，而家我哋喺 A part 咧，咪將個 y in terms of x 嘅，即係做到 subject 嘅，係嘛？咁我哋咧一定咧係咁樣嘅，我哋開個 table， 好簡單嘅 table 啫，咁樣樣。我哋有 old 有 new， 有 old 嘅 x， 有 old 嘅 y。OK， 係嘛？即係原本嗰個 x， 跟住新嘅 x， 有原本舊嘅 y 同埋新嘅 y。OK， 好啦，而家呢4格係要填嘅，得唔得？要填嘅。但係咧，佢而家淨話俾你聽 ，x is increased by 2， x is increased by 2， x 增加咗2。喂，但係佢冇話俾你聽原本個 x 係幾多，係嘛？咁我哋咧就自己求其叻啲嘢落去，得唔得？最簡單，叻個0落去啦。OK， 如果舊嗰個 x 係等於0嘅話咧 ，and then x is increased by 2， then what is the new value of x? It's very easy. The old value plus 2 becomes new value. Okay, so that is equal to 2. Can you get this? 得唔得？ Because x is increased by 2. Okay, and then how about the old y? 好啦，舊嘅 y 係點計出嚟嘅咧？係點？唔係自己叻出嚟嘅喎，係用呢條式啊去計翻出嚟啊。When x is equal to 0， 我哋舊嘅 y 咧係由舊嘅 x 計出嚟嘅。So when x is 0, y is equal to 3 times 0 minus 14 over 2. That should be equal to negative 7. Okay, so the old y should be equal to negative 7. Can you get my idea? And then how about the new y? The new y can be calculated by substituting the new x. Okay, that is when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3 times 2 minus 14 over 2. Okay, and then you just use the calculator. It should be equal to negative 4. Okay, so negative 4 is the new value of y. Can you get this? 好啦，呢啲都係 draft 嚟嘅咋嚇。好啦，跟住咧佢問你嘅 change in the value of y。Change in value of y is equal to 新減舊。Okay, new y minus old y. Okay, so but what is our new y? It is negative 4 minus old y. Our old y is negative 7. Okay, and then you just use the calculator. It is equal to 3. So the change in the value of y is equal to 3. Okay, 咁你就咁講3咁就得㗎啦。Okay, or you just write down part B. Change in value of y is 3. Okay, and that is the answer. Oh, get到呢度。Do you have problems for part B? If you have problems, you may raise your hand. Okay. 嗱，呢個咧唔係成日問嘅，但係耐唔耐都會問一次嘅，好似即係呢種啦。但係轉 subject 就問得多，轉 subject 就年年都問嘅。但係 B part 咧就好似問咗1、2次咁樣嘅啫，其實。OK。Okay, number 4. Factorization 就係年年都問㗎啦。Factorization part A 同埋年年咧都係有 part A、part B 嘅喎，甚至會有陣時有 part C 嘅喎。Okay, 9 minus 36 x square。好啦，嗱呢度咧有冇俾佢陰到啊？嗱，記住我成日都講㗎呢個啊，但係咧即係通常咧一半嘅考生咧都係會冇做呢個 step 嘅話咧，咁就會導致到有一啲錯誤發生嘅。記住 factorization 第一樣嘢就係要 check 下有冇乜嘢嘢，有冇 common factor。Okay, you need to check whether there is a common factor at your very first step. Okay, if there is a common factor, you take out the common factor first. Otherwise, you will have some trouble in your later calculations. Okay, so in this case, we have 9 minus 36x squared, and I can see that there is a common factor between 9 and 36, and the common factor is 9, right? Okay, and then I take out the common factor first. It's 1 minus 4x squared. Okay, and then 1 minus 4x squared is not the end, because can you see 呢個睇下你，即係我唔想呢度呢個位咧，我唔想複雜化啦。咁我希望你可以見到呢樣嘢啊。1 is actually 1 square, and then 4x squared is actually 2x bracket square. Can you see this? And then I'm going to use this identity. A squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b, a minus b. Okay? In this case, we have the format of a squared minus b squared. Okay, where a is 1 and b is 2x. And this is, when I use the identity above, it becomes a plus b times a minus b. Okay, and this is the answer of part A. Can you get this? 嗱，點解我先話即係唔複雜化咧？個一減四 x 次，因為其實咧有陣時咧，即係我哋會可以用到即係 Formula One 嘅。咁但係因為呢個 Formula One 嘅話咧，其實係反而仲複雜咗好多嘅。又要抽個符號出嚟先嘅咁樣。咁我呢度咧就希望大家可以見到呢個 A 二次減 B 二次，就用到嗰條identity 咧，去到 factorize 佢咁樣。OK， 好啦，跟住 part B 咯。part B 就係永遠都係咁樣問㗎，9 minus 36x square plus minus 1 plus 4x minus 4x square。OK， you can always find the question of part A in the new part. Then you just group this by a bracket. Okay, and then you always connect the two groups by plus. The second group you just copy every other things. -1 plus 4x minus 4x square. Can you get this? 分組嘅啫呢度，得唔得？你見到 A part 嘅題目就將佢 group 埋做一組 ，OK， 即係俾個括號佢啦。跟住另外一啲嘢就係第二個括號。不過記得嗱，記得咧呢一個係重點嚟㗎嚇，記得要係加埋一齊嘅，得唔得？兩個括號係加埋一齊，因為咧好多嘅同學咧係漏咗呢個加號嘅話咧，就變咗乘埋一齊咧，之後就唔能夠抽到個 common factor 出嚟㗎啦。就會錯晒嘅，所以記得一定係加埋一齊嘅 ，OK 得唔得 ？And then we just use the result of part A here first. 1 plus 2x, 1 minus 2x，OK？ And then 好啦，嗱呢題咧難少少嘅，我自己覺得，因為咧通常 DSE 嗰啲題目咧喺第二個括號咧就係有一個 common factor， 有個數字嘅 common factor 可以抽到出嚟嘅。OK， 不過今次呢度咧係冇喎，係嘛？咁我哋點算咧？但係咧，我見到咧有一個負號咧，嗱，即係3個 term 裏邊有2個都係負號負數嘅，特別係呢一個，呢個係大佬，即係2次方嘅係大佬嚟嘅，呢個括號裏邊嘅大佬嚟嘅。佢係負嘅話咧，我哋先抽咗個負號出嚟先 ，OK 得唔得？咁變咗咧，寫翻號先 4x square and then minus 4x plus 1。Can you get this? Just take out the negative sign because the big brother, this term, okay? The square term is the big brother. So originally, the big brother is negative here. So it is a good advice to me that I need to take out the negative sign from the bracket. Okay? 好啦，跟住我仲要 factorize 嘅喎。Okay? This 4x squared minus 4x plus 1, can you see that it is actually equal to 2x minus 1 bracket square? Okay, 2x minus 1 bracket square. 得，我今次係用邊條式啊？好，我寫下佢先啦。我用咧 a square minus 2ab plus b square is identical to a minus b bracket square. I just use this identity to do the factorization here. It's okay? The A is 2x and then the B is 1. Alright? 好啦，跟住咧，你見到啲咩咧？你見到就係呢個1 minus 2x, but this one is 2x minus 1. OK? 係咪啱啱調轉咗嚟減㗎？啱啱調轉咗嚟減嘅話咧，我有啲咩可以做啊？我就係抽個負號出嚟，令到佢調翻轉。嗱，不過呢度小心啲啊！呢個咧呢題其實難㗎。我哋今次唔係抽後邊嗰個，因為咧後邊嗰個係有個 square 保護住佢嘅。我哋抽冇 square 嗰啲 ，OK， 即係呢一個抽前面嗰個 ，OK。So that should be -9, 1 plus 2x, and then 2x minus 1. And then 2x minus 1 bracket square. And now, can you see that 2x minus 1 is a common factor between the first term and the second term. Okay, so we will take out the common factor 2x minus 1 and then write down the remaining factor. It's negative 9 times 1 plus 2x and then minus bracket 2x minus 1. 差唔多完㗎啦。OK， 因為通常咧抽埋呢一個common factor 出嚟之後咧，咁我哋化簡埋後邊嗰啲嘢嘅話咧就會完㗎啦。It's negative 9 minus 18x minus 2x plus 1. Okay, and then it is 2x minus 1 times, it is actually negative 20x minus 8. Can you see this? And then finally, negative 8 and negative 20 has a common factor. Okay, so we just take out the common factor. It should be negative 4. Okay, and we have 5x plus 2. Okay, so that is the final answer. 好，呢題難㗎，得唔得？如果咁樣做嘅話咧，係正路嘅做法。但係我想教埋你一個 method two，OK？ 呢一題先做到嘅啫，其他 DSE 嘅題目咧未必會做到嘅。method two，OK？ 可能啲同學咧都諗到㗎啦。And 9 minus 36 x square minus 1 plus 4x minus 4x square。嗱，除咗可以用翻 A part 嘅 result 之外，我哋可以點做咧？其實你見唔見到咧？呢個 negative 4x square 同埋呢個 negative 36x square 咧係 like term 嚟㗎。其實可以加埋一齊，可以計咗出嚟㗎。負36個 x square 再減多4個 x square，咪 negative 40x square 咯，係嘛？And then the next one is plus 4x. And then the constant term is plus 9 minus 1. Then it's plus 8. Can you get this? 好啦，跟住咧，我哋見唔見到係有 common factor？ What is the common factor? It should be 4, right? But as the big brother term is a negative term, so we will take out the negative 4. Okay? Negative 4. So it should be 10x squared minus 1x minus 2. OK， 好啦，跟住呢個咧係咪一個 quadratic 嘅 expression 嚟㗎？我哋點樣去 factorize 佢咧？即係變咗做咁樣啊，兩個括號相乘嘅。OK， 我要咁樣做。如果有印象嘅話咧，我成日都話㗎啦，用 Formula One。OK，Formula One。A is 10, B is negative 1, and C is negative 2. Okay, and then what did you get from the calculator? X is equal to 1 over 2, or X is equal to negative 2 over 5. Is it? Yes. 好啦，跟住我哋點樣砌翻兩個括號出嚟啊？將你呢度咧寫做 x 等於2分1啦 ，x 等於負5分2啦，將個分母乘翻過去先 ，2x is equal to 1。Okay, and then the 1 will be subtracted to the left. 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, when the right-hand side is 0 and there is no more fraction, then this 2x minus 1 will be your first bracket. Okay, we do the same thing for the second part. So 5x is equal to negative 2, right? And then just add the 2 to the left. 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. When the right-hand side is equal to 0 and there is no more fraction, then this 5x plus 2 will be your second bracket. Okay, so that is this one. Okay, so you have got the same answer. Can you see this? Negative 4 times 2x minus 1 times 5x plus 2. This is the method 2 you can use. Okay. Oh, done. Number 5. Inequalities. 又係每年都問㗎。 So we have two inequalities and then connected by AND. So we need to solve the inequalities one by one first. Okay, so in part A, so we have 6 plus 4x over 3 is larger than or equal to 5 times 2 minus x. Okay, just multiply the 3 to the right-hand side. Or you may multiply the 5 to the bracket first. Okay, 6 plus 4x over 3 is larger than or equal to 10 minus 5x. And then multiply the 3. 6 plus 4x is larger than or equal to 3 times 10 minus 5x. And then expand the bracket. 6 plus 4x is larger than or equal to 30 minus 15x. And then we will move the x terms to the positive side. So that is to the left, right? So we have 4x plus 15x, and then move all the numbers to the other side. It's 30 minus 6. We have 19x larger than or equal to 24. So x should be larger than or equal to 24 over 19. Okay, this is the first inequality. But we still have the second one. So 14 minus 3x is larger than 0. Okay, and again, we need to split the x term and the constant term. So normally we will move the x term to its positive side. So that is to the right. Okay, and then divide. This 14 over 3 is larger than x. And x is on the smaller side when comparing with 14 over 3. So x should be less than 14 over 3. Okay, so the second part is like this. But they are connected by AND. So we are going to use the number line approach here. Number line. And then we have two numbers. 邊個細啲啊？睇先，24 over 19應該係1點幾嘅啫，14 over 3應該係4點幾嚟嘅。咁所以咧，24 over 19 should be smaller. 24 over 19. So I'm going to put 24 over 19 here, and then 14 over 3 should be put here. Right? Sorry. Yes. Okay, and then draw a stamp standing on this circle. But this time it should be a solid circle. 實心圓嚟嘅係嘛？24 over 19嗰度。Okay, and then the arrow should be pointing to the right. And then shade the shadow. Okay, and then for the second inequality, x less than 14 over 3. Draw a stamp. Draw a stamp standing on 14 over 3. And this time it should be a hollow circle. 空心圓嚟嘅。Okay, and the arrow is pointing to the left because x is less than 14 over 3. And then shade the shadow. Shade. Okay, can you see this? And because they are connected by the word AND, so we are going to find the overlapping region here. Okay, so what is the overlapping region? It should be the middle part. Okay, how can we write the expression for the overlapping region? It should be just 24 over 19 less than x less than 14 over 3. Okay, it's always like this, but we need to check whether x can be equal to 24 over 19 and whether x can be equal to 14 over 3. Can you see that on the point 24 over 19, it is a solid circle. So this is not just less than, it should be less than or equal to. Okay, and on the point 14 over 3, it is a hollow circle. So it is just less than. Okay, so that is the final answer of part A. 得唔得？ Find the range of errors. Yes， 就係咁啦。即係咧，各自每一條咧都 solve 咗佢先，然之後咧，如果 and 埋一齊嘅話咧，我哋就揾佢哋嘅 overlapping region 重疊嗰部分。get 到啊？好啦，跟住咧 part B 咧就叫你 write down the integers which satisfy both inequalities in part A。通常就係問 integers 係嘛？整數符合到 A part 兩條不等式嘅整數有啲乜嘢嘢啊？咁樣樣。好啦，咁呢個咧即係喺中間呢部分咯，即係嘛？或者喺呢一條不等式裏邊 ，OK 喺呢個範圍裏邊有啲乜嘢整數咧？嗱，24/19咧係1點幾幾幾，14/3咧就係4點幾幾幾。咁所以佢哋當中即係呢度啊，第一個整數應該係咩咧？應該係2啦，係嘛？跟住3喺裏邊啦，跟住4都喺裏邊啦。但係咧5就去咗出邊嘅喎，應該係嘛？5就喺出邊。個1咧，亦都係去咗出邊噶啦 ，out of the range 噶啦。呢度 get 到嗬 ？OK， 咁所以咧喺呢個範圍當中有啲乜嘢嘢 integers 咧，咪就係2、3同埋4啦。OK， 咁所以咧我叫 write down the integers 係嘛？咁即係 so B the integers are integers are 2, 3 and 4。OK， so that is part B。嗱，咁你小心啲喎，佢有陣時咧會問你 how many integers 咁樣嘅喎。如果問你 how many， 即係有幾多個嘅話咧，你就唔好答2、3、4咁樣喎。有幾多個啊？咪3個咯。OK，so the number of integers is 3咁樣啦，得唔得？不過叫你 write down the integers， 即係寫低嗰啲整數。OK， 咁就係寫低每一個符合到呢個不等式嘅整數，就包括咗2、3同埋4啦。OK。Okay, number 6, percentage。嗱 ，percentage 都係每年都問嘅，咁不過咧，通常咧就係問啲咩 cost price 啊、selling price 啊、mark price 啊咁樣嗰啲嘢嘅。咁啊呢一個咧比較少問嘅，即係 DSE 啊。咁但係唔係未問過㗎 ，OK 都有問過㗎。即係咧佢嗱呢個咧，我哋諗清楚嘅話咧，其實咧好簡單嘅啫。呢種即係我自己覺得咧，個題目嘅處境咧係反而係簡單過嗰啲 selling price 啊、mark price 嗰啲嘢嘅。OK， 即係冇咁多嘢要諗嘅，其實明唔明？好，睇下佢講咩先。佢 The population of a city increases by 10% every 5 years， 每5年就會增加10%。If the present population is 100,843, this is the present population. What is the population 20 years ago? OK， 係翻去之前喎，得唔得？好啦，佢每5年就會增加10%。20年前至到而家呢一刻，即係增加咗幾多次咧？增加咗幾多次10% 咧？每一次就係增加10%，每5年係增加1次。咁而家咧，我要揾翻20年前嘅話咧，對比起而家係咪即係增加咗4次啊？應該 get 唔 get 到啊？嗱，記住喎，我哋唔好自己諗話咩揾翻轉頭即係減10%啦，唔係呢啲㗎。increase by 10%係啦，呢度我最想講嘅 increase by 10%，你即刻寫喺度就係1加10%。OK， 唔準自己諗係話咩調翻轉嘅話就係減翻嗰啲。OK， 唔係嘅，得唔得 ？increase by 10% 就已經定咗係1加10%，得唔得？好啦，嗱，我呢度咧，我解釋俾你聽下 ，sorry， 解釋俾你聽係點樣運作嘅。咁但係陣間做嘅時候咧，一條式過好簡單嘅啫。呢個係20 years ago。OK， 然之後咧5年、10年、15、20，咁即係呢個咧就係15 years ago 啦。跟住咧就係10 years ago 啦。跟住咧就係5 years ago 啦。呢一個咧就係 now。 And we know that now is 1800843. OK， 而家要揾翻係呢一個，咁我就會 let x be 呢一個。OK，x be 呢個。好啦，咁如果咁嘅話咧，經過咗5年，第一個5年之後咧，佢係咪增加咗10% 啊？ It should be x times 1 plus 10%. Can you get this? Because it has past 5 years, and the population will be increased by 10%. 但係呢度咧，由呢一個至到10 years ago 呢度咧，係咪都係5 year 嚟㗎？咁每5 year 嘅話咧，就要乘多一個1加10% 俾佢咯。即係 x times 1 plus 10% times another 1 plus 10%. Okay, and that should be equal to x times 1 plus 10% square. Okay, so this should be 10 years ago. Can you get this? How about 5 years ago? 咁就係將10年前呢個數字再過多5年嘅話咧，咁就係乘多一個，即係將呢個數字呢個數字乘多一個1 plus 10% 俾佢。Okay, so that should be x times 1 plus 10% to the power of 3. Okay, so it should be here. Can you get this? 再過多5年去到而家嘅話咧，係咪即係再乘多一次嘅1加 10% 俾佢啊？ So x times 1 plus 10% to the power of 3 times 1 plus 10%. It becomes x times 1 plus 10% to the power of 4. Okay? 4次之後就係呢一個啦，係嘛？但係我哋而家直頭知道個數字嘅喎，咁我哋咪列到條式出嚟咯。So the equation should be x times 1 plus 10% to the power of 4 is equal to 1800843. Okay, that is how we can find the value of x. Okay, so x times 1.1 to the power of 4 is equal to 1800843. Okay, and then you just use the calculator here. What is the answer? So x is equal to 1230000. Okay, and then you just write down the conclusion. Therefore, the population 20 years ago was 1230000. Okay, so that is the answer for question number 6. Is that okay? Okay, so do you have any other problems for question number 1 to number 6? If there's no more problem, then I will keep talking this internal past paper tomorrow. And please remember to bring this back tomorrow. Okay, I will give you time to do some other questions tomorrow. Okay, and today you just need to do revision on these 6 questions. Okay, make sure you really understand these 6 questions. Will be all right. Okay, so if there's no more problem, I will end the lesson here and you may leave now. Goodbye.